by Tamsin Hughes. It was a testbed production for BBC Radio 4. This programme's also Radio 4's documentary of the week. For more details, search online for Radio 4 Choice. Ed Reardon's about to turn 60. Find out what sort of an effect that has on his week next.
The little Robin Redbreast.
Bedtime Conversations with Patrick Marber and Peter Curran.
Well, they're very aggressive, robins, aren't
Are
they?
they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they push each other onto thorn bushes to try and injure each other. They're quite violent.
Yeah.
Cheery, red-jacketed little fellows.
The acclaimed late-night series returns.
Generally speaking, a human being in a red jacket is probably to be avoided.
Bunk Bed. This evening at 11 on BBC Radio 4.
This is BBC Radio 4, where now it's time for Ed Reardon's Week, where Ed is facing the big 6-0 and making a life-changing decision.
Ed Reardon's Week by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolds. Episode 6, The New 30.
Yes, Elgar, I know. Let's see what there is for breakfast. Rather looks as though there was biryani taken last night. There's still a bit left here, if you like. Oh, just let me take the chili out. And some of that white stuff with a cucumber in that nobody ever eats. I don't know if that's of any interest. I am going to go and do a shop later once I can establish what the housemates want. You see, yet again, they haven't properly filled out the list I put on the fridge door. All there is this... very funny. Batteries for Ed's hearing aid. I mean, I like a satirical graffito as much as the next man. But satire should be the handmaiden of progress, not the other way round.
Oh, who are you talking to, Dad?
Nobody, Jake. Just feeding the cat, clearing the decks a bit, writing my name on my eggs. Oh, and I need you to fill out your food requests in your column on the list. Otherwise...
Otherwise what?
Well, chaos. The whole system breaks down.
We don't have a system, Dad.
As long as I'm staying here, we do.
Yeah, about that. I got a text from Simon last night. You know, he's out filming in Colorado.
Ah, the documentarist and heir to the late John Grierson. How goes Too Fat to Zip Wire?
Oh, brilliantly. Yeah. He says there's so much obesity over there, they're wrapping a week early. So he'll need his room back next month.
When exactly? Because I've paid up till the 14th.
You mean Paddington Bear's London has?
Paddington Bear's London walks, thank you. Some of us were out all yesterday afternoon, tramping round Highgate Cemetery, measuring distances in bear miles to the next marmalade shop.
Oh, actually, Dad, could you get some marmalade when you go to Asda?
Not unless it's on the list. Oh, and by the way, I haven't had your contribution yet for the anti-UKIP posters I had printed for the front windows.
Well, no one asked you to do that. And he makes it really dark. No wonder I'm up so late.
Ah, yes, but it means the fascist pigs can't see what we're smoking.
Nobody takes drugs anymore, Dad. We can't afford it. And while you're at it, can you take the nuclear power no thanks stickers off the shower curtain? Act your age.
Jake, 60 is the new 30. Haven't you read Catelyn Moran's latest blog post? With my Diamond Jubilee approaching faster than Paddington Bear rushing to a half-price duffel coat sale on Black Friday, it is perhaps time to take stock of the life and achievements of Ed Reardon. And it must be said that things aren't half bad. After spending a character-building week in a storage unit, I now have the use of a very comfortable sofa bed in my son's shared flat. I own 3 fresh eggs, 1 large and 2 medium, which I intend to scramble and enjoy on the day itself. My cat is in rude health, and I continue to lead a busy and fulfilling literary life. I may not have a CBE, but there will appear a British Library ISBN code after my name for the 36th year in succession. Apart from 1993, of course, when Living It Large by Ronnie Biggs, as told to Ed Reardon, over the phone, incidentally, was, for obvious reasons, only published in Brazil and Germany. A substantial oeuvre, nonetheless, under the expert stewardship of my agent Ping, who has herself just reached a career crossroads.
So Suzanne's like, so I'm like, so she's like, so then
Yes,
I say...
I can sort of follow that, Ping. So the upshot is that Suzanne sold the agency to you.
I just said, for like 1 pence.
Oh, yes, there they is.
No, that's not it. I'm just trying to paint a picture for you of the pence.
Well, it's still very exciting, just like the Wolf of Wall Street, only with writers and without the cocaine and expensive hookers.
I knew Suzanne wouldn't be able to hack it on her own. Well, I mean, there's working in the afternoon for a start. If she gave a launch party, she didn't put the selfies up till like 2 days later. As for Tumblr, don't even go there.
I won't. There are certain standards of professionalism below which...
Then there's sending out the contracts. I mean, how is Suzanne ever going to do that? She's never been in a post office in her life, not even to buy balloons.
What's she gone off to do?
And what she always does. Takes over a business for 6 months, causes chaos, and then does a runner. Now she's opening a free school.
Oh, that sounds right up her street.
Yeah, it is. In a green wooden taxi driver's hut. Means the little bleeders can be driven home afterwards.
Well, the main thing is your back pin.
That was a very noble thing you did, Ed, sticking with me when I left, and I'll never forget it. So, as a reward...
Lunch?
No, of course not. But I will take you back on as a client.
Excellent. Sole representation?
Well, who else is going to represent you?
I mean, just me.
Yeah, you. And everybody else. Now, stand against the wall. I'm going to take a photo of you for the new website.
I'd have worn my best fleece if I'd known.
It's okay, I can Photoshop the stains out. I'm doing them in black and white because you're all so old.
Ding! I've managed to find a Cecil B. DeMille megaphone for my website pic. What do you think?
Put it over your head, Jazz, like a dunce's cap.
Oh, you're here, are you? Always got to be one runt in the litter.
Bit of respect, please, Jazz. I'm about to turn a certain age.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're hitting the big 60, aren't you? 70 years and 10.
No, Ping, that's a little way off yet.
Ed, I do your national insurance. I think I know how old you are.
You'll have to do all sorts of risk assessments for him now. Be even harder to get him work, and it's already impossible. I said you're totally unemployable.
Yes, I got that. There's nothing wrong with my hearing.
Good. I don't want to have to shout across the lunch table.
Oh, right. Is this to celebrate my 60th?
I'm going to give you some tips on how to make the most of your declining years. So you're taking me as a thank you.
Sorry, I didn't hear that bit.
Oh, I'm so excited. We must have a party. Oh, come on. I want a shot of you two together.
Can I be hitting him with my riding crop? Ow! Do 2 or 3 takes. Ow!
Aww.
Would you mind if we went somewhere not far from Hyde Park?
Your shout. Go where you like. Why?
Paddington Bear hasn't walked across it yet. Bit of research for a book I'm doing.
That's illegal, isn't it, writing for children at your age? Oh, they asked me to direct the Paddington movie, but I turned it down.
Oh, that would have been a crime.
I wanted the bear to wear a baseball hat and eat Nutella to give it a universality. Same old story, Little England. Here we are.
This is a bus stop.
I know, my big red taxi. I'm welcome aboard any mode of transport in the capital, thanks to this freedom pass. I like to think of it as a gift from a grateful nation, but you can get one now.
Yes, I know. I've already applied for mine.
Good, so you've done something right. That was lesson 1. Lesson 2, fuel allowance. £200 paid directly into your... Have you got a bank account?
No, I've got an Ogden's flake tin in which I also keep my ration book and my first
I'm
tooth.
trying to help you here. What do I get?
Well, for a start, £200 a year, which you don't need. Spend half your time in LA in South America.
I get a pension there too. Not a freedom pass, obviously, but a free shot of tequila on the president's birthday. May he rule forever. Here's our bus.
Can we go upstairs?
Very well, but if there's only one seat left at the front, you have to give it up to me.
Elgar, it's nearly 4:45 in the morning. What have you brought in? Oh, very kind of you to remember. It's quite a young one by the look of it, so it shouldn't be too tough to chew. I thought that was for me. Oh, well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. Oh, what now? You have one new notification. Happy birthday from the Berkhamsted Hyundai Centre. Oh, for heaven's sake. Treat yourself to a new Santa Fe. There. No, thumbs down isn't going to do it. This calls for a comment. Here in the land of the as yet unrisen sun, I've begun to revise my opinion on nuclear power. Quiet, Elgar. Daddy's working. Still got a few useful years left. You may recall my episode of Tenko, the bamboo noose.
Dad, where are you going?
To the pool for a free swim.
But you can't.
Oh, yes, I can. As of today, I'm a member of the athletic elite known as the White Sharks. 11 till 1 on Thursdays, 2 lanes reserved for the over 60s.
But there might be another plan for your birthday.
I know, after my 30 lengths, and possibly a little flirtation with one of the Cougar crew, that's senior Tai Chi to you, you'll find me taking advantage of the free cake at the Salvation Army Cafe. Carrot today. I've been keeping an eye on the blackboard. So you see, Jake, the old man's lucked out.
Well, there should be some cake here already. I mean, Eddie swore on your life she'd be here an hour ago. Finally. Honestly, Dad, I've had it with her. After today, I'm never going to speak to her again.
Yes, Elgar. If I were you, I'd slip quietly out of this window. I'd come with you if I could.
Where the hell have you been?
Trying to get the stupid cake from the stupid bastard cake shop. I only had £3. He tried to charge me like 5, and I could tell it. Wheat and crap.
£3? Is that how much you think Dad's 60th birthday's worth?
Well, if it was something worth celebrating, like you dying.
Oh, is this all part of the celebrations, like a Johnsonian mask?
Hi, Dad. Happy birthday. Mwah. Jake's being a total arse again.
She's the arse.
No, not you are. Arse.
One job she had to do. Get the cake.
Well, give me £2 and I'll go and get it.
Obviously, I can't, because I spent that on the newspaper.
Oh, you bought me a newspaper for my birthday.
Oh, great. And it was meant to be a surprise. Well done, Jake.
Shut up. Happy birthday, Dad.
Thank you. Not the one I normally read, but I'll have a look when I come back for my afternoon nap.
No. Open the bit in the middle, where they put today's birthdays, yeah?
Ah, I begin to see. Oh, let's have a look there. Former Sea Lord, 76, Olympic tobogganist, 57, YouTuber, 90. Oh, she's new. See, I know these all off by heart. I do this every year.
That's right. And you always kick off about it.
So?
And now we come to the R's. And who do we see here?
Yay!
I'm still not in today's birthdays.
What?
The bit of paper must have fallen out.
It's on the floor, look. Someone didn't glue it in properly.
Here you are. Stick it back on again over the woman from The Apprentice.
Yes, I see. Slightly bigger typeface than the actual one, so I might have suspected something.
It's the thought, though, isn't it?
Yes, it is. In fact, I thought one of you might have called the editor and reminded him of my contribution to the world of English letters.
Well, we know how much you've done, Dad. And you've done books as well as writing letters.
Yeah.
Yes, I thought I was in luck when those identical twin jazz musicians died in the nightclub fire. It opened up a very nice little gap in the list, but there we are.
Look at it this way, Dad. I will be in there for real one day, and it will be the proudest moment of your life.
Yeah, if he's about 130. Being there for what? Coming up with stupid questions for a tea time quiz on Digital Dave plus cobblers.
Don't belittle the acquisition of knowledge for its own sake, Ellie. Think of Jake's programme as a Boots library for the Towie generation.
Anyway, till the funding comes through for the movie, the big ask is just a temporary income stream.
Yeah, I saw one the other day. Who came after James I? James II, Charles I, or George Lazenby?
So now we know what your life's like. Claiming benefits and watching daytime telly.
Actually, I was making tea for Smile.
Oh.
And I was going to say, Dad, now you're retired, you'll have more time to look after your grandson.
Quite possibly, yes. However, loath as I am to break up the party, I now have an appointment at the pool with a malfunctioning clothes locker. Or maybe, in view of the occasion, they'll reserve me one that actually lets you have your £1 coin back.
Dad, don't take the paper. I know it's your birthday present, but I need to check the name of that giraffe that's still stuck.
Why did you ask them, what is a giraffe? You can have that one for £2.
I don't think so. You already owe me £1 for the newspaper and for half the breadstick.
Dad?
Thursday, day 2 of the rest of my life. Having depended for 40 years on the power of the imagination to transport my readers to destinations far and wide, I'm now in a position to go there in person, provided I don't turn up at the bus stop before 9:30 a.m. on a weekday outside the Greater London area. This is not to say that creativity doesn't still play a part in the writing process, but the savings are considerable. I imagine that when Michaels, Palin and Portillo got their senior rail cards, it saved the BBC a fortune. It's probably what enabled them to freeze the licence fee until 2016. Of course, it'll be another 15 years before I can emerge from the closet as a non-licence payer and face the world, and indeed my TV set, with pride. In the meantime, I'm putting my travel concessions to good use. And if young readers of Paddington Bear's London Walks wonder why their furry hero's peregrinations have taken him as far as Hainault to the east and west to Heathrow Terminal 5, the answer is because I can, and therefore so can he. And what's more, I have a Crossrail itinerary already mapped out in case there's a sequel. Paddington Walks Again.
I thought I'd give that new zebra crossing in the High Street a try.
Oh, how was it?
Don't think it saved any time at all. Have you used it, Stan?
No. I've pressed the button a few times just to stop the traffic. Show 'em who's boss. But I've not gone across, no. And I don't intend to.
No, you do that as well, Stan. Do you mind if I join you?
Oh, hello, Mr. Reardon. What are you doing here?
I hope you're not after your old job back, because you're too late.
We've got a new teacher now, Troy. He mentors us.
And he tweeted about me last week. Never off his tablet.
No, pal. I just thought I'd visit my old stamping ground. Now I've joined the ranks of the third age, I'm entitled to this concessionary cup of tea and a bust of Berkhamsted bag.
Oh, freedom pass fever. The first few weeks they're like junkies.
They are, half of them. That's what they mean by going on a trip. It gets like Kathmandu at the bus garage some mornings.
No, I might enroll for a class. Geology, ancient Egypt, listening to musicals. It's only £1 a time. Now I understand why I was paid so little.
Listening to musicals is full.
That's Troy as well. He's a bit of a Renaissance man.
So don't think you can muscle in.
At this stage, I'm just dipping my toe in the water, sampling the benefits of my new senior status.
You've already abused your privilege. Over 60s pass only gets you to Chesham. You've evaded your fare for the last 3 miles.
Yes, I had planned to fake a diabetic coma for the final leg of the journey, but the driver took pity on me.
Oh, dear.
Barry, nice man. Do you know him? Anyway, that's just a tip for you.
Oh, you want reporting, you?
You're one of those who give the third age a bad name. That man in the kinks, he's another one.
Oh, Olive, don't you think our generation should stick together in the spirit of 68 and solidarity?
Well, this isn't a Polish shipyard, you know.
Might as well be on Tuesdays.
Spirit of 68. I was agin it then and I'm even more agin it now. Apart from the full frontal nudity.
Well, they'll be needing to wrap up warm these days.
Not necessarily. They're entitled to a fuel allowance now, like me.
Not a state pension, though, because it's just been put back another 3 years for you lot, hasn't it?
Then there's no guarantee. You have to have worked, paid your stamp for 30 years.
We don't get one for just sitting around on your BTM.
As it happens, I may not need it. The work situation's fine and dandy at the moment. Fine and furry. Anyway, private joke. I better get on. My agent's throwing a party to celebrate the commencement of Ed Reardon's emeritus years. So I bid you all peace and love.
Well, if you're thinking of using that new zebra crossing, it only gives you 20 seconds.
You might find you're not as young as you think you are. Troy now, he'd be across in a flash.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He would be.
So, woo! Listen up, guys, please. Bit of husheroony, okay? So, yeah, okay. So, as most of you know, this is not absolutely my most best top thing, making speeches and stuff. As a literary agent, I literally leave that to you major talents because you are just, well, I haven't got the words to say how mahusively brilliant you all are. Anyway, as I say, this is a special milestone on the agency's journey, and I think all you guys and Gaiuses all know why. It's just so special.
Thank you, Pig. Thank you, Pig, for that. Well, I wouldn't call it a speech exactly. No, if our Leavis were alive, he'd be spinning in his grave or something. So, having reached what Ping, not especially originally, but kindly calls this milestone, I expect you're wondering what it was that first inspired me to embark upon...
Nobody's wondering anything of the sort.
To embark upon the choppy waters of the life literary. When, I can hear you asking, did the young Reardon...
No, we're asking the old Reardon to shut up and let Ping finish. This isn't about you.
Yes, it is. It's my surprise 60th birthday party.
Actually, it's not. Oh, and that's so sweet. Happy birthday. But no, obviously, it's about something humongously more important than that. It's the relaunching of the agency under its new CEO, who is like me. Yay!
Drop more in here, please, Jazz. I suppose she got there in the end.
Yeah, in spite of your pathetic hijack attempt. Choppy waters of the life literary. Which cracker did that come out of?
I think it must have been one of your talking dolphin pictures, Jazz, the one where he wanted to become a best-selling novelist.
Billy Bottlenose Goes to School learnt a lot of kids how to write.
All letters of complaint, you mean? Demanding their money back.
Shut up!
Oh, my two most favourite clients. How about this, right, for the agency's new Facebook link? The place new talent calls home.
Certainly applies to me.
We're hardly young Turks anymore, Ping.
Speak for yourself, I am. I'm a Turk in my pomp, and have been for 20 years. What about tiny tweak, hot new talent?
Ping, I'm sorry for interrupting your speech, but
Oh, no, it was a bit short on gag, so having a big laugh there really got me out of the do.
always happy to help.
Actually, Ed, I am quite cross with you.
What's he done now?
Well, half-killed Paddington Bear, that's what. I just had an email from the publishers about that last batch of London walks. You made him walk millions of miles from the O2 to Wembley.
Ah, yes, but you see, you can do that after 9:30 on my 60-plus Oyster card. You hop on at North Woolwich.
Yeah, no, it's meant to encourage little kids to walk, as well as buying selected partner marmalades, obvs.
Even by your low standards, Reardon, that's one of the most disgusting frauds ever perpetrated on an unsuspecting public. I hope they've asked for their money back.
Look, I can easily do a rewrite. I'll send him through the tunnel under the river to the Isle of Dogs. It's a bit damp, but he's got a hat.
Too late. Paddington's people have gone in another direction.
Really? Back over the Andes to Peru, I hope. He's getting on my nerves anyway with his insufferable, calculated charm, which I didn't fall for 1 second. Paddington, barefaced fraud, a bit closer to the mark. You remember the grizzly in Canada who ate that buffoon who wanted to be his friend? He's more my sort of bear. Hello, why has it all gone quiet?
Because, my friend, you've just taken a leak all over a national treasure. If I were you, I'd head for the hills.
Chiltern Line, I think. I haven't tried that one yet.
Dad, where are the chocolate digestives?
There were only 2. I had one and I gave the other to Elgar.
Why?
Because someone took a fancy to his tin of pilchards, despite its being clearly marked with an E. I was hoping someone would fess up so I wouldn't have to go round smelling the housemate's breath.
Who else, apart from you and Elgar, is going to eat pilchards anyway?
Right. House meeting. Are we correct? 1, 2, 3 out of 5. Yes, we are.
How come Elgar gets a vote?
He contributes via me to the household budget. As house father, I am quite prepared to go out and shop for replacement biscuits, pilchards, toilet duck, etc., provided a certain contentious issue is resolved.
We're all feeling the pinch at the moment. That's why the Sarah Beanie teapot's empty.
No, it's not the kitty. You know perfectly well what I'm talking about. 150 questions supplied for use on your afternoon game show. Everyone handcrafted without recourse to Wikipedia.
Dad, have you ever seen The Big Ask?
It comes at an awkward time of day for me, often overlapping with Countdown and Deal or No Deal, so no.
You just don't want to look at the audience, do you? They're not your sort.
And what sort is that, Jake?
Well, the sort who've never heard of Voltaire, Thelonious Monk, or who opened the bowling for Derbyshire in 1954.
They were simple general knowledge questions, not, I admit, relating to the favourite foods of the cast of Downton, but for 60 years I have resisted pandering to the lowest common denominator, and I don't propose to start now.
But these are just ordinary punters, Dad. It's not the University Challenge crowd in their ivory towers, the entitled, pampered, privileged few.
They may well be guilty of being privileged, but they're also curious. Or well up for finding out facty-type stuff, as it no doubt says on their personal statements. And don't forget, Jake, you went to university. First of your family to do so.
Yeah, but anyone can get in now. They have it easy.
No, they don't. They all have to pay their student loans back.
They do not.
What?
No, not until they're only $21,000 a year. I mean, who earns that? I don't. You don't.
Not much chance of doing so either, unless I get my £3 a question.
£2.75. And I need another 50. Questions I can use this time.
What was that one Ellie came up with? What's a giraffe?
Yeah, let's start from there.
Breaking off from the Sisyphean task of composing brain teasers for the big ask along the lines of what does Bates sprinkle on Lord Grantham's porridge to make it extra nice, I felt the need for a palate cleanser, rather in the way that Wagner broke off from composing the Ring Cycle to knock out Tristan. I therefore printed up my 150 spurned questions and posted them off to University Challenge, not with any great hope of a response, but just to keep the name of Ed Reardon circulating around the groves of academe. Then it was back to the groves of Wikipedia to ascertain the names of the last 15 Strictly Come Dancing winners. My labours lubricated with a bottle of cheap non-kitty whiskey, which, due possibly to its Turkish provenance, had an interesting effect on the 2 hours sleep I allowed myself before I had to start work again.
of you to come into the Garrick, Ed.
Oh, not at all. It didn't cost me anything to travel in.
Oh, you're resident within the TfL 60 plus Oyster map. All right for some.
Yeah, it doesn't quite get me to Oxford if I've been invited to address the Union or something, but swings and roundabouts, or cunae et securitates.
Look, these questions you've sent in, they're absolutely the bee's knees.
Ah, a phrase I believe dating back to the 1920s, much favoured by socialites in the United States.
Save it for the show, Ed.
Of course, yes.
That's if there is another one.
Oh dear, why?
You've seen it. Some of the students wouldn't even know their own names if it wasn't written underneath them. And you know what the next brainwave is? They want to start calling it Uni Challenge. It's sheer asininity.
Oh, look, you know what, Jeremy? Since turning 60, I've decided to let all that kind of thing just wash over me. You need to loosen up and go with the flow, matey.
No, I'm thinking about packing it in. I've had plenty of other offers, Only this week. Do I want to be a judge on the X Factor or manage Newcastle United? I could do both. Might just go back to university because you can,
Yeah, it'd be a first time for me, but I'll certainly bear that in mind.
Do it. Start again. You might make something of your life this time instead of cocking it up.
Hello, Jake Reardon International. Oh, yes, he is. It's for you, Dad.
Oh, thank you.
And don't be too long, because I'm expecting to hear from China.
Oh, well, they're taking the big ask as well. A bit of a long ask over there, I suppose. Hello? Yes, thanks for calling back. I just wanted to check one last thing about my accommodation. Would there be a cat flap? Would you mind answering that, Jake?
Dad, where are you going?
Door!
Oh.
The thing is, my cat has to come with me for medical reasons. It's a bit like when people my age have a dog, which can spot if their owner's about to have a stroke. My cat tells me when it's time to stop work and have a meal. Otherwise, I'd be at it round the clock. Oh, well, that's very understanding of you. And I look forward to taking up residence. Good morning.
Hi, Dad. Any sign of it yet?
Any sign of what?
Your fuel allowance. We really need it.
Well, it's not yours, though, is it? It's Dad's. Actually, though, Dad, when does it come through?
Oh, so there's another international movie bit in the dust.
No, we've just temporarily lost funding.
North Korean secret agents hacked into your system.
Or maybe the script was just no good. Anyway, Dad, I need you to look after your grandson for the rest of the day.
He can't. He's helping me do another 500 questions for the Big Ass Summer Special.
Well, back in the real world, Jake, I'm late.
What for? Extreme Batik?
No, it's Middle-earth Day, the multiplex, with back-to-back screenings of all the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies.
Yes, I suppose now he's 7, Smile's a bit grown up for them. Look, I'd like to help you out, Ellie, and you, Jake, but I'm afraid I have to attend a taster day.
So your grandson's less important to you than a wine tasting?
No, not that sort of taster. It's at the University of South Hertfordshire.
Is this what all that secret whispering about accommodation was?
Dad, what have you been trying to hide?
Nothing. I've only just been accepted.
Accepted? You?
A few years ago, it became a somewhat wearisome cliché for politicians seeking to claim credit for the 1944 Education Act to brag that they were the first member of their family to go to university. Ever the reliable contrarian, Ed Reardon was determined to flout the wishes of his parents by becoming the first member of his family not to go to university, but to go and work in a shoe shop instead, while burning the midnight oil not on the sermons of the Reverend Sidney Smith, but on the coming-of-age travails of Dave, the hero of my debut novel, Who Would Fardels Bear, the royalties of which helped pay for a caravan holiday in the New Forest, and went some way to assuaging my parents' disappointment, at least for 10 days. Now it seemed the wheel of fortune was turning again. Yes, I'm about to go into full-time education. 3-year course in, well, I'm not entirely sure what it is, but there's a 2-year MA add-on, by which time I should be 65, whereupon all tuition and accommodation fees will be written off.
How did this happen?
Aha, well, it may sound a bit far-fetched, but the fact is, Jeremy Paxman spoke to me in a dream. He convinced me that it was absolutely the right thing to do. I might even bump into him in Freshers' Week, always assuming they position the apostrophe after the S.
God, you baby boomers are so selfish.
Me.
Look, kids, I tell you what, you can have my fuel allowance between you, £100 each.
When?
Sometime in November.
November?
Though I will expect a contribution to Rag Week. Getting a bit old to push that bedstead down the street for nothing. Come on, Elgar, let's go and check out our courtyard view. Dum 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 diddly dum diddly dum dum diddly dum.
Ed Reardon's Week starred Christopher Douglas, Stephanie Cole, Lisa Coleman, Brigit Forsyth, Philip Jackson, Barunka O'Shaughnessy, Sam Pamphilon, Jeremy Paxman and Geoffrey Whitehead. It was written by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolds. The producer was Dawn Ellis.
That's it from Ed for now, but tomorrow evening we've a mix of laughs and the law. Here's a taster.
This week our topic is crime recording, but it's also a salutary tale about the consequences of drinking.
The policeman turned comic Alfie Moore takes us on the beat.
I've had people refuse entry into nightclubs that's come up to me and said, check me on the police computer, I've got a criminal record. Then you know I'm 18, you can tell them to let me in.
Sharing real-life crime scenarios.
One guy, he was so drunk, he only thought he was driving. Are you going to breathalyse me, officer? I said, no, you're sat in a skip.
The new series of It's a Fair Cop. Tomorrow at 6:30 and then available on the BBC Radio 4 website.
BBC News at midday. Swiss officials investigating allegations of corruption at FIFA have identified more than 50 possible money laundering transactions linked to the bidding contests for the 2018 and 2022 World Cups in Russia and Qatar. They say their inquiry is huge and complex and could take months or even years. From Bern, our sports correspondent Richard Conway.
Michael Lauber, Switzerland's Attorney General, outlined how 53 possible money laundering incidents are now under investigation. But he refused to be drawn on whether he is now also looking at an alleged $10 million bribe, which US prosecutors say South Africa paid via a FIFA account to help them secure the 2010 World Cup. FIFA deny any wrongdoing, but their outgoing president Sepp Blatter and General Secretary Jerome Valk could yet be questioned. Neither man is thought, however, to be currently under suspicion.
Police in Cumbria investigating the murder of a 14-year-old boy have arrested an 18-year-old man from the local area. The body of Jordan Watson was discovered in the grounds of St John's Church Cemetery in Carlisle yesterday. He'd been stabbed in the head and neck. Officials in Georgia say a tiger that escaped from a zoo during floods in the capital Tbilisi last weekend has killed a man in the city centre. Latest reports suggest that the police special forces deployed to hunt the tiger have killed it. Hundreds of animals drowned when the zoo was swamped, while tigers, wolves, a hippo and other dangerous animals escaped their enclosures. Figures released by the Office for National Statistics show that average earnings rose by the fastest rate for 6 years in the 12 months to April. Unemployment fell again between February and April. Here's our business correspondent, John T. Bloom.
As unemployment continues to fall, there are signs that's forcing up wages. Average earnings, excluding bonuses, rose by 2.7% in the year to April, up 0.4% on the previous month. In April, the British economy was also in deflation, with prices falling by 0.1%, and so the average worker would have found their wages going considerably further. Meanwhile, unemployment has fallen by 43,000 to just over 1,800,000.